I'm going to be sharing with you the Advent calendar by Once Upon a Book Club. This is the 12 Days of Book Club Miss, which is really, if you don't know what an Advent calendar is, it's basically a countdown to Christmas Day. And previous video, I show you that I did kind of like a unboxing of all the gifts that come with it. The days, basically this is it. This is day 1, 2, and 3. And since it was 5 days late, something like that, like around 5 days late, I'm only gonna do the first 3 days at once, and then the other 2 in the next video, so you will see them. And these are short stories, so I think I could read them to you and then open the gifts. And I saw that the first day is actually a poem, so that will be quite nice. Look at this. This is super cute, and these are all written by Once Upon a Book Club by Logan, also known as the Book Elf on Instagram. Day 1. 'Tis the first day of Bookmas, and all through the land pages are rustling, and books are in hand. The year had flown by, schools would soon close. The holidays are coming, but bookworms won't doze. For Bookmas is here, and so it is told. Once Upon a Book Club is celebrating, with 12 gifts to behold. Today is day 1. Welcome to your first drill. Prepare for an abundance of goodies, and more to come still. For readers and bookworms, book dragons too, prepare to be bookish. The next 12 days drew. With a new story each day, you'll prepare for your prize. Discover lands unknown, love family disguise. Or perhaps through reading, you'll find what you seek. A moment of comfort, maybe something unique. A friend in dark places, a hand to hold. A moment of peace, dare we be so bold? So enjoy your 12th day. We truly hope you do. Enjoy gift number 1, a book we adored, and we think you will do. And there's a little open your gift kind of picture of a post-it. Until tomorrow, we must end this tale. Plenty of goodness to come. Enjoy your book club mail. So that was the poem for the first day. And like I said, because I received it late, I didn't get to open the gifts. And so I'll be opening day 1. So obviously they mentioned it was going to be a book. So let me open this. No, I kind of don't want to rip it too diligently. Let me get a pair of scissors. And let's see. Book. What kind of book did I get? And this is for day 1. I love books. Ooh. Look at this cover. A Certain Age by Beatrice Williams. I love getting book mails. So this is day 1, which is a book, a hardcover book, which I love. Oh my god, I love these old-fashioned pages. Look at that edge. So beautiful. Excuse me. Quite thirsty here. Okay. And this is pretty. I love books like this. Should I read a synopsis? I think I will. Author of 100 Summers brings the roaring 20s brilliantly to life in an enchanting and compulsively readable tale of intrigue, romance, and scandal in New York society. As the hedonism of the Jazz Age transforms New York City, where I live now, the iridescent Mrs. Teresa Marshall of Fifth Avenue and Southampton, Long Island, has done the unthinkable. She's falling in love with a young paramour, Captain Octavian Rofrano, an aviator and hero of the Great War. Through the battle-scarred Octavian is devoted to his dazzling socialite of a certain age and wants to marry her. Teresa resists. The old world is crumbling, but divorce for a woman of Teresa's wealth and social standing remains a high-stake affair, and there is no need, she shares a gentle understanding with Sivo? I have no idea how to pronounce that. The well-bred philanderer to whom she's married. That is until Teresa's impetuous bachelor brother Ax decides to tie the knot with Miss Sophie Fortescue, the naive young daughter of a wealthy investor. Teresa enlists Octavian to check into the background of the reclusive Fortescue family. When Octavian meets Sophie, he falls under the spell of the charming ingenue. I'm very bad at reading out loud these days. Even as he uncovers a devastating family secret. As a fateful triangle forms, loyalty divided, and old crimes are dragged into daylight, drawing Octavian into transgression and Teresa into the jaws of a bittersweet choice. Full of the glamour, wit, and delicious twists that are the hallmarks of Beatrice Williams' fiction. A Certain Age is a beguiling reinterpretation of Richard Strauss' comic opera Der Rosenkavalier, set against the sweeping descendants of Gatsby's New York. Oh my god. Please excuse my mispronunciations because I sometimes can be really bad at reading out loud. So please disregard that and just enjoy what I just read as a summary. Okay. The second one, maybe I should do it in a separate video. I'll do it in the same video for the second gift. Maybe the third gift I'll do a separate video because I don't want to get too long. Though this is day 2, another pretty short story, only 2 pages. Though they haven't been together very long, Damon knew that the first Christmas he spent with his girlfriend Jen was going to be a special one. Despite the fact that they weren't planning on spending a lot on gifts and had already set a budget for each other, so neither had to worry about the other overdoing it. He knew this was one that he would want to remember. Even though he knew plenty about her love of reading, he can't imagine getting her book she didn't already own without spending hours sneaking through her bookshelves, and that was a risk he didn't want to take. After spending weeks hunting for the perfect gift, he had just finished putting the finished touches on the wrapping when a doorbell chimed. Jen's radiant smile spread across her face as he opened the door and invited her in with a kiss. She jumped back when he reached out to hug her as she held a package in front of her. "I thought we set a budget," he frowned, suddenly nervous about the small box on his coffee table. "I promise I didn't go over it. It's just a bit big," she laughed melodically. I mispronounced that for sure. As she sauntered over to the table to place her gift next to his. They spent the next few hours chatting, watching the holiday special on TV, and eating the delicious meal Damon had spent the better part of his afternoon putting together. It was a careful dance, attempting to avoid the gift on the table and hoping the other wouldn't ask. "Well, it's getting late," Jen remarked, stretching. "Should we open the gifts before we say goodnight?" They both turned their heads to stare at the packages wrapped with care on the table before them and began to banter about who should open first. "Honestly, I insist," she smirked as she pushed her gift into his hand before he could get another point in. She looked down at her palms as he began to open it, and she began talking incredibly fast before he could even slip the ribbon off. "I don't know why this came to mind, but I just looked up the meaning and I thought that it was kind of perfect for how I feel about you. And if you don't want it, I can totally take care of it. I don't mind at all, but I just genuinely felt like it represents us." She trailed off as the last bit of paper came away, revealing a small potted cactus, encased it in a hard plastic shell to prevent any accidental poking. "I read that the cactus represents longevity and endurance," he finished her sentence for her as she looked up at him, confused at how he would know such a random fact. He smiled and reached for his gift. "Open it." She peeled back the white paper with script text written all over it to reveal a dainty bookmark with a cactus dangling off the end. And then it has that posted picture of "open your gift." So I'm going to open it before I continue. And what do you think it is? A bookmark with a dangling cactus. Super cute. And I love bookmarks. So it's basically this part that's dangling. Look at that. Super cute. Okay. And then let me continue. I actually noticed you're reading that botany. What I can't pronounce it. book a few weeks ago, so thought that I should get something that played off that. This just happened to match how I feel about you perfectly. He smiled shyly at her as her smile widened. I absolutely love it. She reached forward toward him in an embrace as the two gifts they each had so feared to give sat between them. You know, I heard that even though the caddis is pretty durable, it typically does happen does better if there are two people responsible for it. She looks at Damon, confused. You want to move in together? Her surprise and her smile was all he needed to confirm that indeed they will be moving in together, and just like the caddis, their relationship will endure plenty, but it'll be around for the long haul. So sweet. And I'm gonna finish this video for here and start another one for my next gift. Till the next gift, which is very soon.